So we've heard Dr. Carson's frustration over the last several days with journalists asking questions and delving into his past and his stories. And he and I, as I'm sure you know, had a bit of a heated exchange on Friday in an interview that we did here on New Day. What was it exactly, Armstrong, that he objects to? What question did I ask, or have any journalists asked him, that he thinks are unfair?
Allison, this is a new process. You know, Dr. Carson was a celebrated pediatric neurosurgeon by the media, by institutions all over the world. And, you know, they just loved him. And all of a sudden, he has decided to enter this thing called a presidential race. And what he has to understand is that when you enter a presidential race and you don't have a legislative record, the only record you have is your personal biography and your extraordinary record as a pediatric neurosurgeon, then people are going to come through everything that you've said, everything that you've uttered, and they will challenge it. It's not an issue of whether whatever they're trying to prove. For those of us that know Dr. Carson, have known him for a long time, we know that he's honest, we know that he's decent, we know that he's good, and we know that he's well-meaning.
Yes,
but that's in a vacuum. Not everyone knows that. So Dr.
Right.
Carson is being vetted. And you know what? I know you're going to be surprised to hear this. I think it's a very good thing that Dr. Carson is being vetted, that Dr. Carson is being tested, that Dr. Carson is having to answer to these questions. Because in my opinion, and the opinion of many others, it's best that Dr. Carson address these issues early on and get them out of the way, and instead of when the real race began in January or February. If you're going to go and speak to 9 people, you want to make sure that those 9 people were there and can be testimonial to exactly what he's advocating in his book. You know, I saw something that BuzzFeed sent us last night, where they sent me this doctor, Dr. Robert Prince from Johns Hopkins University, who told this story 30 years ago. They were in the operating room, examination room. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, and he asked Dr. Carson, so how did you get to this point of becoming a neurosurgeon? And he said Dr. Carson told him the exact story about the knife and the belt buckle. You know, you would seem to think that if CNN is trying to corroborate some of these stories, you will corroborate the stories with people who are legitimate, because this was 30 years ago. He had no political ambition. These people, it's just interesting, the people you select to corroborate and give credibility to the story that you're pursuing.
Armstrong, there you go. You just gave us the first name, okay? You just gave us the first name of someone who might have the same story from 30 years ago as today. But as you know, our reporters called you and called the campaign and said, hey, we'd like to look into the book. Can you help us? They started with you, but
you know, I respect you. Allison, you didn't hear what I just said. You didn't hear me. I got it from BuzzFeed. They sent it to me. They sent me the 5-minute and 19-second clip. I listened to it early this morning. I just heard it. If BuzzFeed and others can find this, why can't your reporters do the same?
Look, as you know, our reporters went back to Dr. Carson's hometown. They tried to find people. They spoke to 10 people. They didn't say that it was definitive. They didn't say that he actually was fabricating anything. They said they couldn't find anyone who remembers his accounts. That's fair. That's truth. They couldn't find anyone. But they also were open to hearing from you and from Dr. Carson if there was an avenue they should be pursuing. That's what journalists do. But Armstrong, listen, I know that we're in agreement about this and that you believe that that we should vet him and that we are asking fine questions.
Oh, listen, he needs to be toughened. He needs to know exactly what is expected, because this right now is just a walk in the park. It's going to become more intense, and Dr. Carson has to show that he has the fortitude, he has the courage and the character to withstand all the scrutiny, and hopefully what everybody is hoping for, you will start vetting him on what really matters to the American people, on policies that he's advocating, so we can go knee-deep into his policies. So if he does win the GOP nomination, and if he does win the White House, how does he expect to govern, and how does he separate himself from everyone else?
There you go.